We're back with another Gamecock Volleyball Spotlight. And first off, we're joined by head coach Derek Schroeder of the Gamecocks. Coach, you're heading into conference play this weekend. First of all, looking at non-conference play, 2-8, had a really great outing, though, against Chattanooga, fought well last Tuesday here at the Pete. What would you say about that performance in non-conference as a whole?
The Chattanooga game was great. It was a ton of fun, great atmosphere in the arena. So thanks to everyone who helped put that together for sure. The girls played great. They played hard. We're just missing some pieces offensively, but defensively, serving, passing, all the things that don't involve putting the ball away at the net, I thought we did it at an extremely high level. So I was very happy with that.
Seems like the team has grown tremendously from the first match against McNeese back in Auburn in August. What would you say the biggest difference you've seen from the program from game 1 until game 10 against Chattanooga has been?
Yeah, biggest difference. That's an interesting one. I've never thought about that one. But it's definitely the purpose of each contact. So the group of girls that I met, and I met them 6 weeks ago, we're still in a very early stage of this journey. The group that I met then was play as hard as you can and get after it, all things that every coach wants. And I didn't have to coach that for 1 second with that team, but their contacts were very flippant, very all over the place. We're going 100 miles an hour, diving after every ball, doing everything we need to do from a hard work standpoint, but there was not a lot of conciseness to it. So there's a lot of purpose to our contacts now. If you see my team play now, these girls have worked very hard to pass the ball in the tempo that I want and get the ball to the channels that I want in second contact, attack the ball to where defenses are weak, that sort of thing. So that's the biggest difference, is the purpose behind every contact.
As we put non-conference play into the rearview mirror, we're looking ahead to Jacksonville State's first ever year as a Conference USA member. And, Coach, you told me very early on this season, this is a very tough league.
Yeah, very strong. I think right now in the RPI, they're number 9 conference in the country. Going from the ASUN and the OVC, that's a big, big jump. And I'm excited for the girls for that. And I'm excited for us in our journey into the future. I mean, if 2 or 3 years from now we're talking about playing against Western Kentucky and UTEP and Liberty for conference championships, and we've done something pretty special here with the volleyball program. So I'm excited about that. But the girls need to know now is just how clean we're going to need to be, because it's going to be every night in and night out is going to be very difficult to find W's in Conference USA play. And, I'm excited to start with Sam Houston. I'm excited to start on homecoming. I think it's going to be a great atmosphere to share with my team. I'm excited that just all 20, 25 of us around the program are going to get to be able to do that. And you know what I know they're going to do? They're going to play hard. They're going to be feisty. They're going to play fast. And I'm excited for them.
Sam Houston, big-time matchups this weekend, 6 p.m. Friday, 1 p.m. Saturday. What are you expecting from the opponents this weekend, and what are you wanting to see from your own team here at the Pete?
Sam Houston will be a pretty typical Texas team. They'll be big. They'll be physical. They probably have more recruits within 50 miles of their campus than we do within a couple hundred, So they're going to be a strong team, a physical team, and we're not big, so it's going to be contrast in styles. So I'm excited about that. So if you ask me what I'm looking for and what I'm looking for from us, it's just going to be styles, and can we make them play our style of game, or are we going to play their style of game? And that's going to be the big difference.
Is there anything else you'd like to add, Coach?
No, if there are any alumni on campus for homecoming this weekend, we'd love to meet you. Not just a plug to come watch us play by any means, but if you're on campus and you want to come by and say hello, I'd love to meet you. I'd love to introduce you to my team, and build those relationships moving forward.
We're joined by junior defensive specialist Gracie Danziger for Jacksonville State Volleyball. Gracie, it's your first season on the indoor team. How are things going here in Jacksonville for you?
Things are going great in Jacksonville. It's been just a really fun experience joining the indoor team.
Now, of course, this is your first year with the indoor team, but you did play as a part of the beach team this spring. How did that experience help you in terms of getting that chemistry with the other players?
Yeah, I would say so. The girls on the beach team, there's probably about 8 that are still here right now, and it was such a good experience. Being able to be playing volleyball with them, but just in a more relaxed environment, and just getting to know them also just as people outside of volleyball. It was I had a great beach experience.
Gracie, you've been one of the main contributors at DS for Jacksonville State through non-conference play. How would you kind of assess your performance and the team's performance in the first 10 matches of the season?
Yeah, I think that we've slowly been getting better and better, and I think that if you watch our game against McNeese, even though it was a win, that we are a completely different team now that we just played Chattanooga. We played super well. So I think just the main focus for us is not focusing totally on the outcome, but just trusting the process. And I think, yeah, I'm really happy with the improvement that everyone has shown as a team and just the chemistry working together. It's been going good.
You're a player who is a transfer. You came from Michigan State earlier this calendar year, so you've spent time in other programs. What would you say about the closeness of this team and the sisterhood of this program?
Yeah, I definitely feel like we are very close as just a team as a whole. I really do love each one of these girls. I care about them. I live with two of them in a house. We just got a house, and that has been so good for me just to be able to go home and just be with them. So yeah, I would say that it does translate on the court, just the love and respect that we have for each other.
And then finally, we've got conference play coming up this weekend. It's homecoming weekend for football, so we're hoping for big crowds as Jacksonville State hosts Sam Houston. What are you hoping to accomplish individually and as a team this weekend?
As a team, obviously, we want to get that win against Sam Houston. I think our main focus this week in practice has been communication, just hitting that hard, on and off the court with communication. So I think if we can make that step as a team with a few things that we've been working on, that is going to be our goal.